when one of my teachers told me I might not be smart enough to become a doctor. I had spent several weeks memorizing every word from every passage in a practice MCAT that he gave me. It was pretty excessive. I was sitting there for hours a day just memorizing and reciting. Every single day I would get on a call with him for several hours and recite word for word while he watched and corrected me. And at the end of all of that, he said, "All right, now go memorize all of the questions." I remember my internal dialogue of that time was like, do I want this enough? Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Maybe he's right. I'm not as smart as he is. I can't do this. I was so close to giving up. Then one of my other mentors said, try a different way. And I'm so glad that I did, because then I began doing and reviewing actual practice questions. And over the course of several months, I was able to do well enough to earn admission to medical school and start a career as a medical admissions consultant. But I want to focus more on what I learned from that first mentor. As I learned more about him, I learned that he had a period in his early life when he lost everyone. His parents, his grandparents, all gone, leaving him homeless on the streets of New York. When he told me his story, he spared me the details, but he told me about the hunger, both physical and existential, and how ultimately he wandered into a New York public library and pulled out this SAT prep book and memorized it. I don't know what led him to do that, but it led him to a career where he was able to provide for himself. What I realized was the opportunity he gave me by doubting me was a small taste of the opportunity he had when he was dealing with that tragedy. He gave me the option of either breaking and quitting or redefining myself. He confronted me with the opportunity of taking myself and my goals seriously. Over time, I've realized that I did give up. I gave up on complacency. I gave up on laziness. I learned to be grateful for challenges by learning from them. I learned to be grateful for privilege by savoring it when it's there. If there's any single key takeaway here, it's that when someone doubts or challenges you, or even when they subconsciously or automatically say something that's unkind or cruel or really hard to hear, one way or another, they're giving you the opportunity to be tempered in the fires that forged them. As one of my other mentors puts it, that mindset shift is how you turn your tormentors into your mentors.